Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Garden Fairy. We are on episode 3 of Narcissus MoonGlow. The last few series that we had actually ended up having some technical difficulties where the videos that I thought were already up actually weren't. There was an error. So I'm hoping that this one will actually work out much better. For those of you who are joining me for the very first time, welcome to my channel, and I hope you like what you see. This is Narcissus MoonGlow. She is a wood elf, and we have literally just made it to Riverwood. We're going to go ahead and head over to Alvar, or Alvor, however you want to say his name.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Sure. Anyhozes, our quest marker is taking us over here.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
Let's see. Switch over to the sword. Alvor and Sigurd's house.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Alright, now got belted tunic, bread, carrots, cooked beef, Idar cheese wedge, Honningbrew mead, iron ingot, lockpick, potion of minor healing, 3 of them, red apple, and wine. We're going to go ahead and take everything.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
How do I get to Whiterun from here?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
What can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though.
Which side in the war does he favor?
I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor.
You support the Empire, then?
Of course. Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends.
Who's Elisif?
Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torygg when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torygg, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days.
Excuse me. What can you tell me about Riverwood?
Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
What do you think about the war?
People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim.
Why are the Thalmor allowed to arrest people for worshipping Talos?
It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his Sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down. Dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
Can I use your forge?
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Hadvar, did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Well, I'd better get back to work. You two make yourselves at home.
Gonna grab as much as we can here.
Can I help you?
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend... heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude.
Did you really see a dragon?
It's always a good idea to take as many supplies as you're given. And even though it's a game, I try to do the common courtesy of making sure that things are picked up when I can. And they always go through and end up restocking, so...
Stay sharp.
Cooking pots allow you to cook foods that restores your health or provides other temporary effects. Each recipe requires specific culinary ingredients that can be found throughout Skyrim. Okay, now, all the ones that are highlighted are things that we can actually go ahead and cook. I don't think we're going to be able to use the flour right away, so I'm not going to worry about taking that. Because we have to have an oven and stuff to be able to use it. So I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to collect the herbs. We'll leave the bread. We'll leave those.
What are you doing that for?
Let's go ahead and leave that.
Did you
in
really
there.
see a dragon?
We'll start with just taking those. And that's empty. We'll take those.
My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
Take the troll
Someday,
fat.
I'm going to forge my own sword.
Ambitious little one. Now let's see if we can finish
Damn
our dialogue
Stormcloak
with
rebels.
Hadvar.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
Who were those other prisoners?
You didn't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak and his top lieutenants.
I don't pay much attention to current events.
Oh, right. You were caught trying to cross the border into Skyrim, weren't you? You're not kidding. Ulfric's the leader of the Stormcloaks. You know, the traitors trying to break Skyrim away from the Empire.
Who are the Stormcloaks?
You haven't heard of the civil war in Skyrim? I guess down in Cyrodiil, people have other things to worry about. It's pretty simple. Ulfric founded the Stormcloaks years ago, as a sort of private army to advance his ambitions. He's always used the ban on the worship of Talos to stir people up against the Empire. He never succeeded in getting much support, so a few months ago he murdered the High King. That got the Empire's attention.
How did you capture Ulfric?
A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire. We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the General turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death or glory reputation. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the General changed his mind. You know the rest.
I thought dragons were all dead long ago.
So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might be about to take an ugly turn. Hard to believe it was just a coincidence, that the first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed.
Why is the worship of Talos banned?
I guess that wasn't such a big deal elsewhere in the Empire, but here it's caused a lot of resentment. Native son and all that. Even I'll admit it hasn't been the Empire's finest hour. But it wasn't like the Emperor had any choice, did he? If he hadn't signed the peace treaty with the Thalmor, they would have destroyed the Empire. Then where would Skyrim be? That's the part that Ulfric's supporters always conveniently forget about. Unless the Empire stands together, the Thalmor will destroy us all.
All right.
Be careful on the way to Solitude. Damn Stormcloaks could be anywhere.
Unfortunately, this is going to be a smaller, well, shorter episode
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason.
than my normal videos. My kids want me on a game with them, so I will be getting on here shortly with them.
May the god, whatever you need. My Ismir, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it.
Oh my goodness, come on.
Mm-hmm. You looking for a new blade?
Alright, let's see
Good day.
if he'll come over this way a little bit more. Alright, good.
I could forge you a warhammer that would crush a giant's head like a walnut.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Barter. Items above the divider line belong to the vendor. Items below the line belong to you. To buy or sell an item, select it and press X. Now, we're going to sell the battle axe, all 6 of the daggers, great sword, all 6 iron mace, both the war axes and the war hammers, 3 of those, 3 of those. Check the apparel. Fur is 6 at 6. Sell all the imperial.
All right, then.
Now, as you can see, we are down to our skivvies, so to speak. We're going to level up. When your level increases, you must choose to increase your health, magicka, or stamina. You can also select a new perk at this time or save it. And for later, available perks are highlighted in each constellation. I'm going to start off with doing... We'll start off with stamina this time, even though normally I go with health and then stamina. This time we're going to go from the right to the left, and we are going to go over and we're going to start with we'll start with speech. Now I'm going to go ahead and get her dressed. The armor, fur armor, the fur boots, and the bracers. I don't want to add her, have her in the Thalmor clothes because I do not need her to be mistaken as a Thalmor. Okay, now she's got the bracers, boots, and her armor. That'll work out for her right at this moment. And unfortunately, this is the end of this episode so that I can get on and spend some time with my children. I will continue this a little later, and I will be posting this up probably later on tonight, so that will make 4 to 6 videos for tonight. Anyway, if you like my content, or even if you don't, please hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down if you want to be notified of when I post a new video, or even help me to get to where I would be able to go live. Please hit that bell icon, share my videos, just spread the word. And if you would like to support my channel, just take a look in the description of the videos for Narcissus MoonGlow, including this one, and you'll be told how you can support my channel there in the description of the videos. Remember, it is okay to game. It's okay to be a gamer. Just don't let it take over your life. Happy gaming, everybody.